Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Thief, the Black Parade. Where Amabel, honestly, today
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm good at anything lately. I feel like it's just like one screw up after another. So that's gonna be a fun energy to carry forward into this. We got to get past the barricades into the part
To
of the
the
city,
barricades.
where everything is horrible and dead, right? Isn't that what we're doing? And then we're gonna steal from the undead a bunch more.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't sound good to me. That's not what I want to be doing. I want to be stealing from the living.
I bet this must be quite a pretty sight on some nights. But tonight isn't one of those nights.
What about this would be any prettier on a different night than it is? Hume, what are you talking about? So, I mentioned the sort of like the weird roomy quality of Hume's audio in a
Yeah.
previous episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have a quick save in this mission. Let me make sure our quick save's here and not going to load us into the previous mission when I press the button. I noticed that he didn't have it in the cutscene. So I'm wondering if it's a thing they did on purpose to try to make it sound like he's, sort of generally in the environment.
Oh, they did a bad job then. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean to, a free fan mod, but...
Yeah, people who are not professional audio engineers.
And
But yeah,
Lord knows audio.
I agree with you. I do not think that they have done a good job.
Lord knows audio has always been my weakest point. So, I don't have a lot of room to talk, but that idea doesn't work.
Well, it's just they didn't get there. Audio engineering as one of the, I think it's one of the weirder things that you're expected to just know for a lot of things you might do on the internet. Like, I'm never gonna claim that the thing I'm doing here is hard necessarily, but it is like weirdly complicated, and you do need to have a little bit of knowledge in a lot of different fields. And it's just sort of like a weird sort of multifarious thing. Audio engineering is just one of those things where I don't know where you go to learn it. Broadcast school.
I mean, yeah.
But everybody's just expected to know it, despite the fact that nobody has ever gone to the place that you go to. It's.
So I mean, the video program I was in had a lot of work on audio. Okay, hang on. Let's talk about mayonnaise first, then I'll tell the story.
Okay. Delivery to Glendower Estate. 3 barrels of white mayonnaise. 2 crates of strong mayonnaise jars. These are the mightiest jars. Please forgive my curiosity, but why do you need so much mayonnaise? Since you seem to enjoy this sauce's acidic taste so much, what would you say to a sample of Utopilian grey cheese? The savors of this delicious cheese are very similar. I'm certain you'd like it. Burgoy and Lanisset, traiteurs of fine delicacies. I knew it. As soon as I saw mayonnaise, I was like, these guys are traiteurs for sure.
Yep, you're correct.
Amabel, what is any of what?
I don't know. I'm some kind of cheese that has a similar taste palette to mayonnaise, I guess.
Well, I mean, there was some money in there.
That's good.
We stole the money for that delivery.
There is not enough meat for your midnight snack job. Besides, it's for the Lord and his guest.
Not too long ago, we had so much pig butter and sausages, we could have given some leftovers to the dogs and the beggars.
The Baron's coffers are dry, you big dummy. Haven't you noticed how high the levy on the foodstuffs is lately? War costs money, you know.
I don't understand. If the Baron needs so much money, why is he not minting more coins?
Because minting more coins means lowering the value of gold.
Uh-huh? Since when? Oh, and blast it, you both give me a headache. I'm off to my patrol.
And then everybody simultaneously clears their throat.
So you big dummy was very funny. I don't know
Yeah,
if it was
apparently
intended to be funny.
that really struck you. I didn't quite get it, but I'm waiting for this guard to walk away so that I can clonk this dude.
I mean, it just seemed like a kind of a really goofy and anachronistic thing.
You saw nothing? I can't believe he didn't see me. I was out in the light for such a long time. He's not good at any part of his job, it seems like.
So I did do some, I did learn some audio engineering stuff in the video program I was in. We had a studio, like a multi-camera studio with different mic setups and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And I was always really bad at the audio part. Like it is a magic. It is a mystery. And I'm telling the story I was going to tell like 5 minutes ago about I am even going to a school where you are supposed to learn this stuff. It is hard to learn it. Like, I really envy your ability to have like a professional sounding product.
Do not open this door ever. I'm trying to think, like, map-wise. Where are we right now? Does this door...
We are in the...
Because this door's in the direction of the road, but this door definitely... It wouldn't go directly out onto the road. Right, like... The door... Yeah, it'll be a space, like, right on the other side of that wall. So, I mean, I'm going to open it, if I can.
Yeah.
See if we can lockpick it. But there was a lady that we haven't encountered the woman who was part of that conversation yet, and I would like to knock her out if I can,
unconscious.
just so that there's nobody around to hear it. Should I do something that causes a clamor, which I occasionally.
I've never known you to do this playing a thief game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, wherever she is, she's quite far away now, or she's in that room. So I guess let's go for it. Do not open this door ever. What kind of horrible jump scare bullshit do you think is going to be behind this?
I mean, would they do a jump scare if they said do not open?
Yeah.
You're prepped for it. That seems to be
that's
against the idea of a jump scare. Jump scare is like...
No.
Out at you by surprise.
No. You're being ridiculous. Jump scares almost always involve a ton of prep, right? You do that thing where you make the audience like lean way in.
Yeah, but you don't say like
they know. They all know.
Okay, I don't know. I don't feel like in an interactive medium you're gonna have that much jump if you're told, "Oh, spooky door."
No, wait, the expectation that you're going to be scared is like 80% of the jump. That's what provides most of the jump energy.
Okay.
Some kind of loud machinery on the other side of this painted texture on the wall that looks like a door. So we only need 1,000 money to get out of this whole mission.
Yeah.
And we managed to get 139 before even actually getting anywhere close to the place where we're supposed to be robbing. So this is a good start.
Good job.
Thanks. Cowardly, I'm going to save immediately. All right, fake door. I don't think that was the woman. The voice was different.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how much I hate, like, figure standing in the dark corner? Like, they love to do that in this mod. And it was really effective on me. I'm very spooked by this very easily.
Yeah.
Look at how like cobwebby that is. That's insane. Oh wait, is that a stealable candlestick? No, these are not. Okay. I should probably not be just like running full out on the tile here. It is awfully loud. What a strangely constructed space.
Yeah.
Like, there's tile across half the room leading to a raised wooden surface. I don't... Okay, I'm seeing movement in the curtains, but again, it's just the textures being weird again.
Okay.
Okay, the little figurine is treasure. This person does not look the happiest.
No.
All the paintings are so creepy.
Let me ask you a question, because when you played the original Thief when you were a young baby person...
Yes.
Yes,
a tiny, adorable child.
You messed around with the level editor?
Mm-hmm.
How easy was that to mess around with?
Not. I guess is what I would say. Not easy. There's a guard over there, but there's also stuff to steal. All right, well, I think I got seen a little bit. I think that was the loud... But hey, look at all this loot.
Would this mod be better if the guards were voiced by someone doing a Tim Allen impression?
Hello. Well, that's a hidden key. I have a suspicion what door that might go to. I do think that there should be at least one mod where the opponent force, the guards, are just a bunch of Tim Allen clones.
I can't do it.
No, you really can't. That was terrible. 309 wealth already we have stolen.
Okay.
Here's a skull. So this will put us out the backside of the manor. These windows. Oh, what's this? I'm off to the opera. Please keep an eye on your father. He's back to acting demented and rubbing his skin with salt and sacred ointments from that priest crook. Do you know what he told me this time? He told me that he had to purify himself because tainted blood poured from the ceiling during the morning mass. Of course, no blood on his clothes were to be seen. I heard that a few other people have been radically changing their behavior for a few weeks. The grocer's sister keeps cleaning her house while whispering that dust brings death. Old Craster is suddenly afraid of spirals, and one of the guards at St. Vimer's gate, that decrepit pervert, killed himself by blood loss, resulting from cutting his own arm off. And the thing they have in common? They all were at that old cathedral during that infamous mass, the one during which a stone suddenly began floating above the altar and started singing in a fiendish voice. And your father was there too.
All right, that's effectively.
That's neat horror elements. I'm curious to see if that's gonna come to something. So, this is the manor that we entered, I think. Or wait, are we in the? We're in the. We went to. I might be. I gotta keep track of where we are on the map better. I don't remember the shape of the streets exactly that led us to this point. Actually, is this serving tray? No, okay, that's not. It looks like it could be valuable silver. I just punched it right through that.
Okay.
Well,
there's
take that, your
why.
Furniture. Oh, we didn't
There's
even go up all the way.
Yeah, the reason why modern games tend to tell you where you are on the map. I understand not doing it here, but I think if the geography of the streets left more of an immediate impression where we could look at the map and realize where we were at, by like landmarks or whatnot, I feel like that'd be easier to navigate. But also, Hume does not have access to the best maps. I think his maps are worse than Garrett's were.
Well, Garrett's maps were just like very sparsely informed.
Yeah, but I feel like we were able to orient ourselves a little bit better.
No, I wasn't looking at the maps. That's why we got used to not
okay.
looking at the maps. It's because they weren't worth anything.
Okay.
So, okay, yeah, we started... Or here. This is Dancing Plague Street. So we start... Yeah, this is this bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you just walk forward. And then... Yeah, it's a step to the left. And then
a jump to the right.
Okay, all right. So I think we're in the Glendower estate.
Okay.
Which, yeah, okay. I heard it too, and I was just hoping you were gonna not say anything. As I was saying it, I was like, oh no. Oh right, hold on. We didn't read our hot tip. Some of the local landlords are damn stubborn and categorically refuse to obey some decree that orders all old quarter landlords in possession of estates close to the barricades to brick up specific doors and windows in their manors and the houses they put up for rent. Doors and windows facing the inside of the sealed section, to be exact. Call that morbid curiosity or just plain stupidity. This was the tip. There might be doors or windows you can get through somewhere. We paid for this. We paid money for this. Criminy.
Thank you.
Why, thank you.
So I don't expect there to be a jumps. Because it's funny when you say criminy.
Okay. All right. Okay, it was just a way through to the... And he says don't open it because, like, this is the scary undead part of town. Sure. I mean, that makes sense. But I feel like if you put a door in the level and then you say, do not open this door under any circumstances, it's perfectly fine to put like a hammer haunt behind the door. That's all I'm saying. Or something equally frightening, if you can imagine such a thing.
I can, but it'd be mean if I said it, so I'm not going to. I love you.
I love you too. Even more demoralized now.
Why are you demoralized? You're doing a good job. You already completed one objective, and like you're almost got all the loot you need.
Okay, but the objective I completed was essentially enter the level. So I guess it's good that it's done, but it's not like impressive. Damn it, Hume! Jump when I press the jump button. Hume's his old ass legs are really causing me a lot of trouble.
How old do you think Hume is?
I think Hume is 172 years old, as established in the intro. Damn it. It's so obviously a staircase, right? Like you're definitely supposed to be able to do this.
How old do you think Garrett is?
Garrett's probably... He's a video game protagonist. So he's supposed to be like grizzled and have a lot of experience, but he's probably like 19.
Jesus.
I don't know if you know this. Video game protagonists, they're always very young. It's a weird thing. Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 1, I believe she's like, if you read her like backstory,
she's 4 years old.
She's 4 years old. She's supposed to be like an ex-Green Beret. And she somehow found time to become the master of unlocking. And she's like 19 or something. That's
crazy.
The canonical example. That's the one I always think of. It feels like I'm supposed to be able to get up there, but fuck it. Fuck it. We're living this life down here. Down here in the misery muck. This human being has turned into a cucumber farm? What did I just loot off of you? Okay. We looted all of his cucumbers. Now they are ours. There's like a bunch of moss on the ground, isn't it? Supposed to make my footsteps not so damn loud?
You would think so.
I'll tell you, I never found the moss arrows to be very effective in the first
I know.
game. But that is, I believe, if I remember correctly, I remember reading in the Black Parade patch notes that these are. Yeah, that's what
All right then.
That's what I thought. All right, I'll just go this way. Fine.
You know, I haven't had in a while is smashed cucumber. Like a smashed cucumber salad. That's pretty good.
What in the fuck?
What is that?
I don't even know how to interpret the thing I'm seeing here. I mean, it's clearly like viscera, but like what part of a person is that? This is the head. See, I can get this part.
Okay.
Yep, ghost noses. Ghost noses, pretty standard. Well, I reckon we're gonna have to go down there. Our map is already useless.
Yeah. Do you think Thief is your favorite horror game?
No,
What is your favorite horror game?
that's a great question, but I definitely have played. I mean, like Inscription was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I think depending on it's tricky with stuff where like a lot of the work is textual and narrative. If you define that's a mine. I'll take that. If you are willing to define the sunless games as horror games, and I think I would given the subject matter, Sunless Skies is going to be up there for sure.
Okay.
All right, so there's an area deep below us. We're supposed to be getting into a manor that is theoretically above ground. So I don't particularly want to like descend into the catacombs here, but my suspicion is that is the forwardest way.
The way through, yeah.
All right. There's a lot of Hume, fucking just grab the What?
It reminded me of my kid brother when he descends ladders. He descends them like stairs. He can't climb down a ladder. He has to be walking down it like stairs, or he gets spooked. So in my head, that's what Hume was trying to do, and then he just jumped.
I guess I can kind of understand that. I can see how it's like because you're descending effectively backwards into a space you cannot see. That's I don't like that either.
Yeah.
You know, I've managed to live a life where I just don't have to interact with ladders basically at all.
I would advise that. Last time I was on a ladder, I fell off a roof, and that was no good. Don't fall off roofs. That's my topic.
Those guys.
Which guy? Wait, was that the bug guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a ranged attack, right? I jumped off of the thing because I was afraid
they have a ranged attack.
I was afraid he was gonna spit at me.
Well, that's a little different.
What's different? You mean different from like last level?
The last few levels, yeah. I was expecting a lot of zombies, and there might still be, some number of zombies. We've heard zombie noises, but the bug guys are pretty good.
I mean, we saw a zombie.
I want to see the rat boys.
This feels like it's here explicitly so that you can fire rope arrows at it. I can't believe that rope arrow went so high. Right, that feels like it's across there for this purpose. Explicitly is not the word I wanted. Expressly. But no, okay, this looks good. Get my rope arrow back. I hate this. We do have a couple vials of holy water. I have no idea where we are or which direction is forward. So I'm just kind of picking
Yeah.
away to start walking. What is all this? This machinery is very overgrown. Oh, come on. I was so happy when I climbed upward. Well, maybe... Here, maybe we're supposed to go this way. I'm trying so hard to not be underground for very long.
Yeah. Which is unusual for you, I think.
I tend to be a sort of a cave creature. Hey, you know what would be rad is if I use the compass.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we don't have good map information, but we do have a compass, and that's not nothing. Hold on, I'm eating these extremely crunchy grapes. Okay, so we're traveling kind of southeast-ish right now, and we got past the barricade. We're like over here, and since then we've gone, I don't know, every which way, but we're
I'm trying to think
kinda
what would make
headed the right
grapes
direction.
go crunchy. Because if they go bad, they don't really get hard.
I think that depends on what you mean by go bad. Right? If they get coated with wax. Oh no, an undead swordsman. He's very difficult to fight in this enclosed area. Also,
That's a weird sword stance he has.
and hitbox. His hitbox is all funky.
Now, was that a new, like an original enemy?
I'm pretty sure that was an enemy that was not in the core game.
I like that he doesn't know how to sword properly. That's actually pretty good.
Well, I think it's more like his arms don't work.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be ableist to the zombie. I just meant.
That's not what I was. That is not the point I was making.
I thought it was a neat detail. They emphasize the zombiness of the zombie.
Yeah, I agree.
Rather than
I agree
sword.
with you. I'm just debating with you what the emphasis is. Well, I don't like this. This almost looks like a place you're supposed to be able to get up, but road goes dead here. That's something. I mean, I could rope arrow that. That's probably a fair move. Then we can climb up on this. Be very careful with my one rope arrow. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Weird box lying 3/4 open. All right, let's see if this goes some. Oh, nope, that doesn't open. Never mind. That is a ladder that just goes up to a flat ceiling. That's weird. I feel like the implication is that that's going to open with the ladder
Yeah.
pointing directly to it.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of like those little. I mean, it's setting aside the fact that it's weird that there are doors that can't open, as far as a breaking immersion. I think it's neat that there's a detail like a ladder that is that's just there to be some clutter in the space. I would like it better if that thing was boarded up or something. Rather than just going to a door that doesn't open. Like a hatch doesn't open.
They're giving us a lot of explosives. And I have to say, I like that.
All right. Are you going to do explosives?
Well, I threw a mine.
Okay, explode all over this guy.
Those things take a really long time to arm. I threw the mine because I was like, well, he'll be drawn to the sound wherever I throw it.
I know it takes a long time to arm, but after it went off, looked like it legged and torso pretty quickly.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. That's pretty all right.
Acknowledgement! Hooray!
What do you think?
Oh yeah, you can do this. Maybe.
I can't tell if the arrow is making it through the grate or not. It seems like it's not. Right? It's not actually traveling through.
Yeah.
I think there's effectively an invisible wall here that I can pull crates through. Yep. I was trying to pick the crate up and throw it like in a more modern game.
Yeah.
You would pick the crate up and it would pull it toward the crate, but it would still be toward the grating, but it would still be on that side, and I could throw it and try to hit the switch. It's not quite how it's working here. I'm definitely not going to be able to go over.
And we can't pick the lock.
I mean, there's not a lock.
Oh, okay.
This is not a door. Which is maybe a sign that wouldn't affect this, but I think it still could. All right, I have a spirit potion. The spirit potion just makes you invisible, though, right? It doesn't make you intangible.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. I'm going to try it. Quick save, just in case. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to reload to before I drank that.
Yeah. Hume really needs to work on, like... He needs to go to the doctor. You should not make that noise every time you take a drink.
His entire insides are just like horribly bruised. Every time he consumes anything, it's a total nightmare. Every day is a constant struggle in Hume's world.
So I know we're only a little ways into this mission, but how do you feel it compares to the other like zombie part of town mission from the first game?
Well, I mean, we just played a zombie part of town mission.
Yeah, but okay.
Also, there were several in the first game, if I remember correctly. Really?
That's true.
Can I not get up here?
First game was pretty zombie forward.
Yeah, you go back to the same haunted part of town multiple times, even. I don't know why you won't grab this. Okay, he'll grab onto that. That's fine. Wow, there's so many just like heads. It's like people's heads that have been removed and then neatly placed on tables. Who is doing this? Who has the coordination? Because these zombies are not pulling this off. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Okay. So I'm pretty lost. Really don't know where I am relative to the manor. I like how much climby stuff there is. They really they went out of their way to make these environments very scalable, and that's cool. That is fun and rad.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That is definitely one of the more okay. One of the more compelling things about Thief's whole deal is how climby Garrett is. Gosh, it really feels like you're supposed to be able to get over to that. Yeah, I mean, how did I think that was going to work? Do we have anything? I'm gonna test real quick. I'm just gonna throw this mine at the thing. Okay, that's interesting. Did you see how that landed?
It landed on the inside, didn't it?
Yeah, so there is an invisible wall, but it's beyond the bars. So we're definitely not supposed to be able to interact with that switch from here. And it's not just like the bars being a weird texture. There's a like a hard invisible wall in there. What a weird thing. Anyway, it sucks to die due to a clumsy fall by your character.
Yeah.
Really wish I could get across here. Although I don't know what I'd be climbing up onto. So we were over there. Actually, I wonder... Is it possible to get higher up in the direction of that cage? Because that cage is like roughly north of us, right? There's my compass. Yeah. So that might be the right direction. But if it's got a hard wall... And I mean, it really does feel like the area is designed in such a way, like you can see this from so many places. Mm-hmm. It feels like the environment is pointed toward this. So I feel like they want you to know they really want you to see this. I guess get the idea that the way in is over here somewhere. Do I have moss arrows? Yeah, hold on. Let me see about this. Because the moss arrow will leave stuff on the ground where it hits the fake wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that definitely did break on the bars. But the mine went through. The moss arrow is like a larger projectile, so that might... All right.
And unfortunately, there's nothing...
We're just going to have to find another way.
Labels on the map.
No, the map gets useless basically immediately. Yeah, we don't know what any of the streets are called, or like the fact that we can see road signs in here doesn't help us at all because our map doesn't have any such information on it. Alright, I'm going to try again to climb up. Try real hard not to fall in an embarrassing way this time. Hume. There we go. There we go. Good boy. Okay, I mean, there's something over there.
Yeah.
I want to say I hear a spider. Oh, big spider. Fuck you. Alright, stealth kill big spider. Anyway, I was going to pick this lock. I bet a bow and arrow would be a pretty good way to deal with a spider of that size.
Probably, yeah.
You shoot them right in the ass meats.
All right.
That's the technical term for the abdomen. Entomologists, back me up in the comments. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of bones. All right, and this goes up even higher. I was starting to wonder if we were like... at that thing where there's the invisible wall, I was like, are we at the top of the map? Because we're not able to climb up any higher, and I was worried that we weren't going to be able to actually get over it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this map is clearly designed for you to go like up, way up. Okay, more zombos up ahead. Hi. Making sure I'm far enough back to be out of melee range. I should probably drink another healing potion. That other one has had time to run off. Do I want to use a mine? You reckon?
Yes.
I mean, like, it's good to remove zombies permanently from the field. But at the same time, I don't necessarily love using a whole fancy explosive to kill a single low-threat enemy, but since they don't die in other ways...
It's pretty funny, though, when that happens.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
We're making an entertainment product, sweetheart.
I've never heard of such a concept. I can't tell what this thing is doing. I was hoping to track it to a place where there are more zombies. Try to get a 2-for-1 at least. But I guess it is what it is. Could you please wander into my explosive a little faster? Gross. Every time I looked away from the door, it made another little squelching sound. Okay, none of this stuff opens, nothing lootable. All right. Back over to here. Let's take our time picking through this environment. Nope, that's not a good candlestick. Anything fun in the bedroom here? Can't open the flume. I know you want to move aside. Okay. Boy, these people have a lot of valueless candlesticks.
They probably got them all from Sensi. You know, they're overpriced.
Okay, well, look at this. The engine can barely handle this vista. I don't know if it's as obvious to you as it is on this side. The frame rate change that happens
Okay.
when I look in this direction. Okay, so that's our manor. That's an effectively spooky presentation.
Yeah. And I feel like we weren't...
Bad dreams. I better be careful.
That's very curious. Okay. It's the fucking, like, it's like the estate of unrest out here. This is terrible. I do not want to be in this place. All right. Quick inventory. 1 mine. 3 vials of holy water with 10 arrows to back them up. Got 5 flash bombs, which may or may not instantly kill these enemies. And 2 fire arrows. It's not a horrible zombie killing kit, but it's not the most robust one either.
I think it'd be funny if you used the mine immediately on the lowest threat enemy. That would make me happy.
Yes, I know. You love it when I suffer.
Suffer is kind of strong there.
Okay, the dude saw us crossing the lawn, but I think he's lost us now. I wanted to come over here and check out their haunted gazebo, but it doesn't look like there's anything of value for us on this one. So I think the zombie that ran down there, I think we saw him actually running. Yeah. He's got like an actual sprint. So I don't love that.
How do you feel about gazebos generally?
I have no, like almost everyone, I have no feelings about gazebos. He's got some eyesight.
Pretty fast.
Also, a little hardier than I would like. Oh, my hope here is that... Oh boy, I don't love the way the frame rate keeps dropping as I'm turning.
Yeah.
Oh, there is no bringing this guy down with a sword. Yeah, jeez.
I think one thing about working within an old game's framework
Yeah.
is you want to be careful with stuff like the frame rates and that. Like you can make something that's this impressive, but if it hurts the performance of the game, it makes it harder to survive. I don't know if you need to be all that impressive, you know?
It's like a spooky, it's a built-in spook factor. When observing the estate in its haunted grounds, Hume is he's too terrified to act at full speed. He is dazed by fear and refreshes -1 action per round. Hume, thank you. Does this door work? No, this door is fake as hell. I could tell before I even actually got up to it that door wasn't
Who
real.
built this house? John Skidmarink? That's promising.
I don't want to do... Okay, well... It's pretty locked. Wait, this is working. I hate that there's no visual indication, that I just have to listen to the sound to know that it's working. I mean, it's probably better we get inside. As much as I hate to go into the basement of the spooky house, it's probably better we get inside than fight every zombie out on the lawn. Okay, we got some subtitles for some dialogue that we for sure cannot hear.
Strange. Something's weird with that door.
You want to fill us in a little bit there, Hume? I feel like it sucks that we don't get to know what it is that he thinks is so strange about the door. Like, it kind of looks like it has a pattern on it, but it also, at that resolution, just looks like it could be they were trying to convey rust. If it gives him a weird feeling or something, though, I feel like he should make that a little bit clearer to us.
Yeah.
Sir Valentino Hector Hawtrey. Huh. So it sounds to me like there's footsteps just like right on the other side of this door. That's not a useful direction for the door to open in.
Classic thief.
The will-o-wisps emit music. Okay, well, we're spotted. I prefer not to have to fight every zombie. This one looks like an old thief zombie, though, so maybe it will like go down in 2 hits and we just run over the corpse. Alright. And then a lot of the time they wouldn't get back up unless you got near them. I don't.
What?
That music was too spooky. I don't like it. Sir Maximilian Johannes Gustav Hawtrey. They're all wearing these like very ornately lacy. The detail on the cloth is super weird.
I think it's super weird that they're painting them as skeletons.
My assumption is that they were just always skeletons. There's a family of skeletons.
Well, now I want to find out more about them. That's some good world building.
All of a sudden, they're the most compelling characters in the history of Thief. I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess, like, I get, you know, a painting of your dead relative. I don't know. I don't think it's normal, but I don't think it's so weird. But also, it could be just part of the haunting, part of whatever evil is going on. It changed all the paintings.
Into red skeletons.
Well, yeah, it's just like it's not really that difficult. You just pour acetone on the parts that are skin.
Okay. Yeah, because when you paint, you really want to do it in layers. You want to paint the skeleton, and then the muscles, and then the skin. And that's why it takes so long to do a painting. You gotta stay still while you remove all those outer layers, and you don't care for that.
And I'm just supposed to listen to you. Just sit here and listen to you slowly throttle my joke to death like that. You don't think I should have any response to that at all?
Did I throttle your joke to death? I'm sorry.
It didn't feel like a gentle murder.
I was doing
we can get up there.
I was doing a related bit that I thought you would appreciate. I apologize if I miscalculated.
It felt like you were like, hey, you know the premise of your joke? Let me expound upon that. Let me just explain that. Really, really talk it all the way out. Let's make sure we've all considered it from every angle. Okay, Hume, get up on this thing. Or use that to get up here. The music in here is so weird. Okay, that's a little bit too high. What on earth? How did I... You just got, like, teleported backward a foot. Okay, so it's easy enough to get up here. Yeah, I definitely can't jump high. Okay. I can probably rope arrow that, but it doesn't... I mean, aside from getting into that doorway... Which then goes, like, up some stairs, it looks like, maybe? Based on the underside of this. Like, I don't know where we're looking for this harp.
Yeah. I mean, I assume it'd be in the music room. But, like, where's the music room, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna try rope arrowing here. What do you think? That ceiling looks like it's made of wood. Yeah. Hume, just get on the rope. You're embarrassing all of us. Rope arrow, you are too valuable to leave behind. Ah, shit. Hume sounds like me when I fall off of something. Nope, that doesn't work. All right, hold on. I'm sorry if this strikes anybody as cowardly, but I'm gonna reload to before I fell in a way that cost me all that health. I'm just trying to save resources here.
Yeah, and I feel like...
Okay, that part of the roof doesn't work. That part of the roof is stone or something. Okay, hold on now. I saw the outside squares. That was the part that worked before. Was it not? It worked that time. It's almost exactly the same spot. This game.
I feel like because of the ways the game is sometimes unreliable, you don't know if something's going to work or not, and it works sometimes, not other times.
That door's
Reloading saves makes a lot of sense to me. It's not like
unnaturally
you're.
cold for some reason, and it won't budge.
There we go. Thank you, Hume. Thank you for telling us that the
Yeah.
door is unnaturally cold. That helps me understand what your concern is.
But it's not like you're just reloading saves to avoid the consequences of a miscalculation or error that you've made. It's because the game's a little janky.
Does he have
I feel
hair?
like there's nothing cowardly about that. There is hair on that.
It's got like
Which does
a whole Richard Simmons thing going on.
does support our theory that the people are painted while alive and just scalified.
What's going on with his arm? Why does it look like? Because like this part, so like this part where the sword tip is right now, this is the arm. Yes. What is this latticed bit here?
I don't know. It's hard to tell from this angle.
I do not know how to interpret this painting. Boy, that sound. I think it's on the floor below, but it sure sounds real close.
They use a lot of classical paintings in the game, so I'm wondering if those are a series of existing classical paintings that we could look up the story behind. I don't know how I would find out that though.
I mean, you could probably just Google it, right? If you Googled like Thief Black Parade paintings, you may well uncover some forum threads or whatnot. Cool. Sweet skeleton zombie opera glasses. Do you need opera glasses if you don't have eyes? That's got us to 632 already. Honestly, we're kind of booking on the loot here. Yeah, I feel like we're making okay progress.
Yeah.
However, you know what? I'm gonna exercise some discretion here, and I'm gonna call this episode right here, actually,
Okay.
because we're just about to actually start exploring the top floor here, or the second floor, I guess. We don't know for sure that this is as high as it goes, but I don't see any obvious ways up yet. But it feels like rather than, start diving in and then get lost in a bunch of chambers that are twisting around on each other and everything, with us just like at one edge of the floor about to move into the nightmare, feels like a good stopping point.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be it for us for today then. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, there's a bit of loot yet to get. There is somewhere a harp inlaid with amethysts. I'm assuming that we're gonna find, the zombies are like right. The zombies have got to be playing these little musical stings that we're hearing and everything. Somewhere there's
Yeah.
a bunch of zombie musicians on the
That
ground.
sounds like fun.
And I want to meet them and join them and leave my life of thievery behind. So
Yeah.
come back next time to see if we can figure out a way to do that. And we'll see you then.
Can I say something before you end the episode?
Oh, okay, I guess so.
I think you did a good job. You were like, I'm gonna be terrible at this today. I think you did great.
Hold on, that's not what I said. I said I'm doing a bad job at everything else.
Well, you did a good job today.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I would rate myself mediocre plus, but hey, plus is great. So anyway, the outro. Sacred, Amabel. How dare you? We'll see you next time.